Today morning has been crazy. I got up at 5 o'clock so that I can finish this vlog for this week, but oh man, no, I've been thinking so much what to do, and finally I'm here. So let us finish the vlog for this particular week. So this week it is going to be kind of a more kind of how to do a specific thing, and the topic that we are going to talk about is a minimalistic approach to vlog. So what do I mean by a minimalistic approach is what are the gears that you'll be requiring so that you can vlog. So many of you might have been thinking okay, I want to vlog but I don't know where to start. I might be requiring expensive gears, something like that. No, it is not the case. Expensive gears are for actual filmmakers, and we are not actual filmmakers. We are we are just sharing a shot of life to the external world. So I will not term ourselves as filmmakers, but still we are doing whatever they are doing with a very very low budget. So to start with, the main and important gear that you will be requiring is a camera. So when I say camera, you don't need a very expensive gear. A simple phone, the whatever phone that you are using, will be acting as your recording device, and it of course has a camera. So all my videos until now, at least for the past 11 or 12 vlogs that I have done with my Samsung J7, and it has been doing good. Of course it has its limitations and you have to deal with it, but if at all you think I don't know where to start, or I don't want to spend much money into it, this is the right thing to start with, your phone. And there has been a saying that I have been seeing in YouTube, very common, the best camera is the camera that you have right with you, and that was my phone until I switched to some other device. As of now, this solves all the purpose. And the next important thing is you have to hold the camera steady, so that whenever you walk or you move around, it should be the camera should not be the footage should not be so shaky and all. And for that you'll be requiring a tripod. And when I mean a tripod, it is not a big tripod that the filmmakers use. This is a very small version of the tripod, and this is called as the Joby tripod. I don't know whether it is focusing. You see here the Joby tripod. This solves the purpose. And I have a small clip in which I can plug my phone into it like this, exactly. Let me show it like this. That's it. So I plug my phone directly into the tripod like this, and this helps in holding my phone stand still, so that I can record myself, and I can walk and record. I can just put it anywhere, something like this. Say for example, if I want to put this tripod here right in front of me, I can put it like this. Of course, it's not standing. Yeah, I can just put it like this and I can record. So this is one great advantage of this Joby Gorilla Pod. Actually, this is not a tripod. The name that they put in Amazon is Gorilla Pod. It has it comes in various sizes as per your requirement. Say for example, if you have a DSLR, or if you have a big camera, or if you have just a phone that you are using to record, this will solve your purpose. So to start with, this is a very important device, but not the basic or not the required device. This will be a good to have, but your phone is the most important device because it has the camera. And the next important device you will be requiring is the audio device through which you will be recording the sound. Of course, your phone can record your voice, but at times it will pick up so much of noise around. So a good to have is a mic. The Rode Video Micro, which will directly plug into your phone, so that whatever that you want to talk, you can talk through this, and the phone is going to record it for you. So this is kind of a very compact thing, and if at all I remove this, it is the actual mic itself, and this is just like a dead cat which sticks over it like this, so that you don't get the wind noise. Let me plug it back so that I have only one, so I just removed it for the sake of demo. Let me put it back into the camera. So let us put it like this. So you have a phone, you have your Gorilla Pod, and you have the audio device which records your sound, and I cannot show it as of now because I have only one audio device and that is recording as of now. So you have taken all the shootings and you have recorded yourself, and the next thing is you want to process the recording. So there are so much of editors that is available online, and free editors also available, and Adobe Premiere is one of the most famous most famous editing software that many people use, and it is a paid version. If you think that I don't want to spend any money on any of these devices or any of these softwares until now, then the best thing that you can do is you can go for a free version of many editors. And the non-linear editor, these are called as NLE editors, which is called as non-linear editors. And one of the best thing that is available in the market is DaVinci Resolve, and the version is DaVinci Resolve 14 that I use, and it is an equivalent to a professional version of DaVinci. However, like there's a trimmed down version, like very few options are not available, and I'm not sure like which options are available and not available, but until now that solves the purpose actually. Like it has all the options that Premiere has, and it is kind of an easy to use. Of course you want to practice, but to start with, DaVinci Resolve will solve your purpose, and it is kind of a professional editor that is being used for many movies, and you can do whatever you want. And of course you need a laptop, and as of now I just use my whatever laptop that I have, so that like to process and edit all my videos. Of course, like you need to have a little bit more capacity of a laptop, so that like the video processing is easy, but it is again a kind of not a basic required device that you should have a high capacity, something like that, but still it's a good to have. So to boil down, the most important device that you need to have is just a phone and to record, and with this you can do whatever you want, and you can show your life, and you can show a part of your life to the outer world. That is what I am doing, and you can also do it. Most of the modern video cameras has a kind of a small screen that pops out, and you can see the particular monitor on top. So what will happen is like the main advantage of that is you can see what the camera is seeing. Say for example, so that like the most easiest thing that I found, or most advantages with that, is like you know where to see and talk. Say for example, as of now I'm just seeing the camera and talking. At times, because there is a kind of a small monitor in front of me, and I'm very confident that I'm looking at the correct spot. Say for example, if this particular monitor is not there, like I'll be looking here or I'll be looking there and talking, but the problem is like it'll be very awkward. But when you're shooting with a phone and with a very minimalistic approach, how to get this thing done, there is a very easy thing. So there is a software that we all might have been heard about, that is called as a team viewer. So the easiest thing that I explored and I found in Google was like, of course I discovered, I did not find it, but I discovered through Google was you can just install that particular software called team viewer on your laptop, and the same can be installed on your phone also. And once you start it, it'll be easy, like you can control your phone through your computer, so that like you can just put your phone in front of you and it will be recording you, and meanwhile you can see the exact thing on your computer. So put it this way, whatever your phone camera sees, you'll be seeing it in the computer, and you don't want to every time get around and go change the settings and all those kind of things. You can change everything through your computer. So it is simple like this. You'll be controlling your phone through computer, and team viewer is one of the best free thing available, so that like you can do that. And I have been seeing like no one in YouTube is talking about team viewer. Like team viewer is the one of the kind of a free software that is available, and it does the job without like spending a dime. So try that. And I did not find it that easy, because like initially like it was so tough for me to look at the camera and talk, because like I don't know where to look and talk. But after using like after some various trial and error methods, trial and error basis, I landed on team viewer. It was very helpful.